This is the Angstrom Ambition 4x4M, a new flagship 4x4 by X-Men Designs, and here is my review of the cube. Before ordering this cube, I heard from some already released videos on this cube that it did require a good amount of setup and break-in to become a main-worthy cube. And if you didn't know already, I really hate setting up cubes, so buying a pre-setup version for $10 more seemed to be worth it for me. The price of a stock X-Men Ambition 4x4M is $30 USD, and the premium setup versions are all $40 except for the Pro Shop Ambition, which is $37. But of course you can get them cheaper if you use discount code HUMBLE. If you do use my discount code on thecubicle.com, send a screenshot using the email inside the description, and you will have a chance to win a $10 gift card at the end of July to thecubicle.com. You can use it for multiple orders and you'll get multiple entries. Now let's get on with the review. Right out of the box, this cube was covered in lube, but having bought many of these premium setup cubes before from the Cubicle, this was of course expected. It was a pretty good speed out of the box, however it was just a tad bit fast for me considering I'm used to my current main, the Mystic MGC4, which is actually a bit slower. You can go ahead and click that card on the top right after this video is over to go ahead and check out my review of that cube. But the corner cutting was a little bit below average for a 4x4, I would say, on the Ambition. The magnetic strength is a bit weak on the outer layers and on the inner layers as well, and I do believe it's the same size as my current main, the MGC4, so the size of the cube was not really an issue. With break-in, the cube definitely became faster and smoother, and it definitely started to feel more like what I would expect in an Angstrom cube. It's very glidey and smooth, but it also is slightly loud and a little bit clacky. Here's a quick audio clip of the cube turning. I did get a little bit slower averages than normal due to a small issue I had every few solves, which I will mention here very shortly. This cube is definitely great, especially if you love faster feeling 4x4s. After a few solves, I definitely started getting used to the speed of the cube. However, I still found myself overturning just slightly, which normally wouldn't necessarily be an issue, but due to the fact this had relatively weaker magnets and just a little bit below average or subpar corner cutting, that sometimes resulted in minor lockups, which kind of disrupted the flow of solves. However, this wasn't necessarily a super large issue, as I didn't run into the issue of overturning very often, so I didn't really run into it every single solve, but I would have that issue every few solves. I don't really think that this cube will end up replacing the Mystic MGC4 as my current main, however I would definitely use it as a backup main. This is a great cube overall, but I will still recommend the MGC4 over it due to the drop in price, but still having the great performance level. If you are looking to pick up another 4x4 because you aren't necessarily pleased with the one you currently have, or if price necessarily isn't a factor in your purchasing, then I would definitely recommend this cube. You can get a stock version or you can get a premium version for just $10 more if you're like me and don't like setting up cubes. Once again, there's a giveaway that ends at the end of June, and you can enter it by using discount code HUMBLE if you want to pick up the Angstrom Ambition 4. If you want to pick up the Ambition 4x4 or any other cubes on thecubicle.com, use discount code HUMBLE, send them to the email inside the description below. You can use it multiple times for multiple entries, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Make sure to subscribe and like if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.